Hey guys, what's up? It's Evan Ross Katz. I'm senior style editor at Mike. Miz Cracker, let down your golden hair.
Shablam!
How are you doing?
Her hair's already a letdown. I mean, it's let down.
It is I'm
doing great. I'm having a great time. I'm hollering around all these fucking inches, God damn it. Yes. I love it. Yeah.
The line is very long to see you.
I know!
Did you anticipate just how popular you were going to be at the DragCon?
Well, honestly, when I got on the show, I didn't know how America would feel about me. And I am shocked every time I go anywhere and things are sold out and there's lines around the corner and I have one of the longest lines at DragCon. It's like, I'm one of those people that's always self-critical, so it is like such a needed and necessary reminder to see all that love. I don't know how I would run without it. It's such important fuel. So I'm just grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really am grateful.
Let's talk about the energy down there. For
Tell
people,
somebody. All the energy.
For people that
More energy than BP, girl.
For people that aren't at the convention, how would you describe the feel in the room?
Well, I don't get to have a good sense of the room because I am in a chair sitting on a white rug talking to people one at a time. So for me, it's just a bunch of individual charming people. Yeah. But I hear it's wild. Yeah. I hear it's wild out
You can
there.
hear it through the hair?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear it through the hair, girl. It's crazy. I mean, I think I'm throwing this number out. I heard that there was like 48,000 people who came through the last one. So it's like, you think the MTA is running trains, girl. This is a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Let's talk about the young people in particular. It seems like there's more young people, teens, even younger, 9, 10, 12 years old. Some of them dressed up in drag, feeling the fantasy with their families. Yeah. What's it like to see the impact that you and this show have on young people?
Well, what's most important to me, and I've written about this for Slate, is the young women. And I think there was this idea for a long time that drag is misogynistic and that it gives women a negative image of themselves. So it's so amazing and important to me to see how many young girls there are that are coming to see drag because it makes them feel like they can be who they want to be. And that's the thing that's giving me the most impact. I love seeing that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're currently in the middle of season 10, but already I'm sure you're feeling the effects of this rise in popularity.
Yeah.
How has your life changed since the show began?
My life has changed because I'm taking the show that I've been doing only in New York City and bringing it to the entire country. I've said this a million times, I'll say it to you again. Caitlin and I have been working on drag 20 hours a day for 2 years because we love it. So there's no change in the level of work. This is actually a step down for us because other people are doing parts of it for us. But the fact that we get to go and take it out to the rest of the country, that's the big part, and that's the part that I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we as LGBTQ people are accustomed to coming out, but I imagine there's also a coming out that happens as a drag queen.
Yes.
Can you talk about your coming out to your family and friends as a drag queen?
Oh God, I think Facebook did it. Maybe you've heard the story. Bob forced me into drag through nagging, and then there was a picture on Facebook, and then that was that.
Yeah.
So Facebook outed me.
How did your family react?
My dad was confused a little bit, but he grew up in Chelsea. And he's a New Yorker, and my mom doesn't care what I do as long as I'm honest while I'm doing it. So this is my first offense. I'm lying. I'm telling people I'm a woman. So she's not that mad.
I want to talk for a second about the business of drag.
The business! I am not just a woman. I'm a businesswoman.
Oh,
can you tell?
Yeah.
Come on, branding.
I think 5 or 10 years ago, drag was not something people thought of as a viable profession, but now it totally is.
Oh.
How have you taken Miz Cracker and turned her into a business?
Okay, the key that people forget to making drag into a business is never wear a right thumb because that's how you sign the goddamn checks. No, the key is so many drag queens think about, this is my brand, this is what I wear, I will sell what I wear. But you're forgetting that you're selling things to the people that love you. So pay attention to who they are, not who you are, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to make 10-foot long wigs for my fans. How are they gonna wear that? I'm gonna make something that they want that has my brand on it.
Yeah.
And so many people have it in reverse. So I think that's the number one thing, yeah.
I want to end by talking about Review with the Jew real quick.
Oh my God, Review with the Jew.
The tea cup has spilled over quite a few times
absolutely.
on this show.
Yeah.
It's been remarkable to watch you talking about the experience as a viewer of the show.
Right.
What's it been like filming Review with the Jew this season?
The number one thing for Review with a Jew is that it takes us 2 hours to film, 14 hours to edit together. Caitlin and I do it by ourselves because we can farm out everything else, but that's so delicate. legally, personally, professionally, that we have to have our hands on every part of it. And the challenge is, I'm a comedian by trade, and I'm a comedian for trade, if you're watching. But I have to teach myself to open up and to talk about the things that I feel vulnerable about. That's the big challenge. And so that's what you're seeing on Review with a Jew, is me learning to let go and be like, I was embarrassed at this time. I felt scared at this time. You know, like Monet's hairline was terrible at this time. You know, things that it's hard to talk about and painful to watch. I'm like, I have to get there and do it.
And we get to see you do it in a pickle costume.
Yeah, oh my God, in a pickle costume! In a pickle costume, in like a snuff porn motel in the middle of Mississippi, just like, hey, it's Miz Cracker, acting like glamour. Okay, I want to tell you about this one experience that I was just reminded of. I was standing outside of DragCon, waiting with a whole bunch of people trying to leave. I couldn't get an Uber, and I was like, I'm a television star, I don't deserve this, things are supposed to get better, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, thinking about how, where's my limo, blah, blah, blah. I look to my left, and there's like a Drag Race winner sitting like in the trash on a curb, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't get better. Okay, I can relax.
Are we gonna name names?
Jinx Monsoon. Nobody's surprised. Nobody else is like, what?
Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your DragCon. I can't wait to see where you end up this season, because I have a feeling it's on top.
Oh, I know it is on top, because she's a top, goddammit. I haven't bottomed since 2016. FYI, Dominican Republic.
Oh
thank you so much,
Free
darling.
prom.
Yes!